it's Lee from coloringqueen.net, and today I've got the latest colouring book from Kerby Rosanes. Now this book is different in a lot of ways from his previous colouring books. The first thing that you'll notice is that it is a lot thinner. There's really only about 20 pages that you would consider colouring pages in it. Now the title is just in flat sky blue printing, and on the others, Imaginorphia, Animorphia, all of them in the Morphia series, that was in a decal, so it was like a gloss finish, but not in this one. Now Kerby has said on Facebook that he's working with a different editor on this colouring book, and he likes to do that. And in the later part of the year, the final in the Morphia series will be released, which is Geomorphia. So we have the front title picture with the wolf there. We've got our very intricate author page and nameplate page in Kerby's style. Now the paper is a white and it's a medium quality. Now we've got all our editor information here, and great spot to test out your mediums. And so far it's all in storybook format, but now it changes over to actual single-sided colouring pages. Now Kerby's style has always been a storybook style that features double page spreads, and his artwork particularly lends itself to that. Now a lot of these pictures are incredibly beautiful and gorgeous, like this intricate castle, but I do have to say that some of them don't look complete, and they look like they could have done a better job on the actual collation of the colouring book. So the single-sided pages allow you to use markers, but on images like this you can see that some of the hose has been cut off here and over here, and it doesn't look like it's been positioned and scaled to suit this particular colouring page. And I'm a little surprised that if you lined up all of Kerby's books together in their storybook format, that you wouldn't finish off the Morphia series in the same storybook format. Now I know a lot of colourists will be rapt that they're single-sided pages and that they can finally use their markers. So that will be a positive for many colourists out there. And the top of the tree is cut off, and you know, compared to Kerby's normal style, what we're used to, it seems quite ordinary type of picture, and I don't mean that in a bad way towards Kerby. I love his artwork, but when he did Mythomorphia, it seemed like he was changing his style, and this one seems to really have progressed that way, but in some aspects I don't think it's actually working out for him. So I think it would be far more effective if this image was actually positioned in a different way, and it included the intricacy that we know Kerby for. So again, we've got cut off items here, and it just doesn't sit and balance very well on the page, I have to say. The artwork is beautiful. I am a big fan of Kerby's artwork, and I will be buying Geomorphia, but I'll be buying it to complete the set, not so much because I really want it. And again, we've got imaging cut off over here. And while a lot of artists cut off elements on their pictures, it's not something that we're used to with Kerby. So this is a gorgeous picture reminiscent of Mythomorphia. And whilst the images are all gorgeous, like we're missing part of the butterfly wing over here, the point of having them single-sided is so that you can use them with markers, but also so you could tear them out and frame them, and you know, now that's sort of missing a little bit there, so I actually think it detracts from the artwork. And this is a beautiful picture as well. And you know, again, I get the feeling that this, it just doesn't sit right on the page, and that there's just too much cut off from the elements to make me happy. And this one kind of seems a bit underdone to me compared to Kerby's normal work, which is so incredibly intricate. And you know, same here. So I do love Kerby's work, don't get me wrong, and it's of course up to an artist and a publisher how they collate their book, but I just don't see the reasoning for why this one was done this way, to be honest, because they're a complete series, the Morphia series, and they really worked very well with that storybook format. Now, I think this has to be the most sort of disappointing picture in the book, from my point of view, and I know everyone will think differently, it's only my point of view. But this is the cover image, and on the cover art, you've got it like this, which is just amazing and very Kerby, very much what we expect from him. And then in the book, we've got half a wolf. So it's a little bit confusing why you would have a double page scene that's shown on your cover art and then presented as half a wolf. And I also feel that this was an image that perhaps Kerby did a long time ago, featuring his cute little doodles, because his later artwork has moved more towards the realistic than the little doodles. So anyway, that's just my thoughts. So we've got things that we can find in the colouring book as well. Now, I don't count these as colouring pages. I count these as ancillary pages. Some people might think of them as colouring pages. Up to you. And here are our thumbnails. So as you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 pages, 17, 19 pages. So about a quarter of the size of his previous books. Certainly less detailed. No double page scenes. The cover art is not as luxurious as previously with the glossy title, etc. And single page illustrations. Now you can see just all the detail just on the cover art on his previous books. So if you've been putting off Kerby's work because it's too detailed for you, then you might really like this book. And if you're like me and you want to try and finish a book, coming in at only 19 illustrations, real illustrations, not the ancillary pages, to colour in might really suit you. And if you've been wanting to use markers, etc., that might really suit you as well. But if you're used to Kerby's storybook style and the very intricate and detailed double page spreads, you might find that this book is one that you'll buy to complete the collection, but it might not be your favourite out of all of them. So that's it for Fantomorphia. Until next time, happy colouring.